So, chat, it looks like we are now live. You probably saw the thumbnail. Also, the reason you're not hearing squeaking noises even though the dryer is up in the background, well, we went to Rent-A-Center and we rented a new dryer for now because the one that had a 10-year warranty is breaking down. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but like I'll be taking suggestions after I do the websites that we know nowadays. After the websites that we know nowadays. So first, let's try Apple.com. So we'll try Apple.com, what it looks like now, basically, and then we'll try the old ones, which are from the Wayback Machine tab, which you should probably see. I don't know if you actually do see it. Maybe I'll just try to like move some of these elements. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. That looks fine. So we got what looks like to be the um the stuff on Apple Shop now. We got the iPhone. There's a Father's Day gift coming up. Apple for College, which is for like the students and stuff like that. Because for the latest iPhone, I think the current latest iPhone is the iPhone 17, 17 Pro, and 17 Pro Max. As of right now in 2026, which is in which which currently as of streaming is June 13th, 2026. And yeah, as of right now, we have the iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone Air 17, the base 17, the iPhone 17e, and the iPhone 16, which the 16 was last gen. Probably not going to be last gen anymore though, because I heard rumors that probably going to either A, going to become an iPhone 18, iPhone, and also iPhone Ultra, or possibly the iPhone XX, or that's basically 20 in Roman numerals. Because the iPhone X, it just means 10 for just celebrating the 10th year anniversary, which comes to think about it, the iPhone's almost 20 years old. And before the iPhone, we didn't even have iPhones before the iPhone. We had iPods. Like we straight had also iPod touches, which were the greatness of the time. Also, according to WWDC 26, the WWDC 2026, we got a new Siri, except exclusive to the 17 Pro and Pro Max. Nothing else. Not even the base 17, unfortunately. We got iOS, Mac OS, iPad OS, Watch OS, Vision OS, and then they still call that last category Apple Intelligence. They still call it Apple Intelligence, bruh. It's called Siri AI. It's the new AI, Siri AI, not Apple Intelligence anymore. Like Apple, just get it right. But yeah, we got Macs, iPads, iPhones, Apple Watch, Apple Vision, AirPods. The Golden Gate. Get it? Because of Mac OS 27 Golden Gate. get you you get the freaking joke? Ugh, whatever. I'll just go to apple.com here now. And we know what the 2026 version looks like, but let's head back to 2025, which was currently last year. We will check Let's see. Let's check May 15th, 2025. Or May 22nd, apparently. Yeah, we'll just check the first of that. Alright, let's check Apple.com back what it was when it was 2025. Now, Apple.com in 2025 looks similar to the one in 2026. Except the 2026 version is lacking another item. Okay, first of all, we got Dennis Classic right here. I think this was supposed to be the iPhone Air, I think? I don't really know, but we also have the iPhone 16 family. Some of these images are just straight not loading because of the hardware that I have. Oh, never mind. It was not the iPhone Air. It was the Apple Watch Series 10. And then during 2025, we also still had iPhone 16, which the iPhone 16 was the first base model to support Apple Intelligence. The Pro and Pro Max models of the iPhone 15 supported Apple Intelligence. Those were the first to actually support it. The iPhone 16 was the first base model to support it. Oh, look, the MacBook Air. I have that laptop, except from 2015. But yeah, that except my regular MacBook Air, it has an Intel Core i5 with 4 gigabytes of RAM. This has probably 8 gigabytes of RAM with the Apple Silicon M4. So yeah. Shut up, Temu. And we also we have the iPad Air, which got outshined by the iPad Pro. Because the iPad Pro at the time had an M4. Well, at the time the iPad Air only had an M3. Oh right, you could trade in your iPhone for your old iPhone for a new iPhone. Get $170 to $630 in credit when you trade an iPhone 12 or higher. They don't even support it for iPhone 11 anymore. And then we also got Apple Card. Why does that exist? Just someone please tell me. And then, we had the AirPods Pro 2. Wait, I remember winning those back in 2024, I think. I don't know when I won those AirPods Pro 2nd generation, but those were still the latest and greatest at the time. Y'all remember that? Man, what a journey that was in 2025. But we actually got to go back to 2024 so we can kind of see the full UI and stuff like that. Man, we already streamed for 9 minutes. Let's pick February 21st once that loads. So it looks like it's gonna already take us there. Surprisingly, I haven't even got any frame skips. Hopefully I didn't just like, oh, we got Apple right there. Oh, when you highlighted the logo on the Apple website back in the day in that type of preview, like it literally glowed. I did not know that. Oh right, the iPhone 15 Pro slogan. Titanium, so strong, so light, so pro. Apple, make better slogans. And then there's the base iPhone 15, which says new camera, new design, Euphoria? What? What? Oh, wait, this was the time of the Apple Vision Pro. And then, oh, we got the Apple Watch Series 9. Smarter, brighter, mightier. And then MacBook Pro. Mind-blowing, head-turning. What was real? That was really the slogan for that version of MacBook Pro in 2024? Really? That was really the slogan? Huh. Apparently it was. How's that head turning when it almost looks like the same MacBook Pro we have nowadays? Oh, this was the time when the iPad 10th generation came out. Yeah. I forgot about that, but like, man, that was some good time. We got the AirPods Pro. The AirPods Pro. Adaptive audio now playing. Yeah, I own the AirPods Pro 2nd generation, but I retired that. Also, there's a separate section that you don't see nowadays on Apple stores. And that is the Mac Pro. Yeah, I'm sorry to any people that liked the Mac Pro so much back in the day, but like, unfortunately, Mac Pro got killed off by Apple this year. Like as of 2026, it got killed off. Like Apple's no longer planning to make any more models. But the Mac Pro was an actual beast. It was like the Mac Pro was an actual beast back in the day though. I think it got all the way up to the M4. Wait and see until we get to M6 or even M7, M8, M9, M10, and so on and so forth. I just hit my hand. Oh, I thought this one was. Yeah, mind-blowing performance now comes standard. The new Mac Pro is a game-changing combination of Apple Silicon performance and PCIe expansion for specialized workflows, and every configuration comes with the incredibly new M2 Ultra. I mean, the M2 Ultra is not the newest, but like, oh, I like that animation. Oh my. So when you scrolled up, the text came up. That's so cool. We don't even see that nowadays. Oh, the M2 Ultra, that chip. Oh yeah. Support for 8 displays. I mean, that's probably not that much nowadays, but back then, having 8 displays was actually nuts. Besides, it was actually cheaper back in the day. Nowadays, a display like this O&M monitor that I have as a dual screen monitor for my main computer, usually these specs would cost like 150 to 200 bucks. I literally got this from my local Walmart for 100 bucks only. Yeah, that's from that one unboxing video, and it was off of monitors up to 22 streams of 8K Pro resolution. So you're telling me I can stream this stream 22 times? That's actually not. I found some web results. I can show them if you ask again from your iPhone. Shut up! Jeez. 24 cores, 76 core GPU, 24 core CPU, of course. Runs up to 1.8 faster than the 28 core Intel based Mac Pro. I guess that makes sense because it was. Really, Apple, you have to scare the living crap out of me. Anyways, up to 192 gigabytes of unified memory. That's a ton of RAM. That's actually more than than this PC's RAM. Because this PC only has 32 gigabytes of RAM, although it handles stream like a beast. When it's live streaming, of course. And then we got 800 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. Oh yeah, this is a big difference. And there's that. Thousands of pro apps optimized for Apple Silicon. Up to 300 watts. 7 PCIe slots here. Some of these slots I don't even know what they are, but like I don't know why Apple always likes to cover all their hardware when they make it look so cool on the inside. PCIe Gen 4 with up to twice the bandwidth. So we got one PCIe, and which is times 4 Gen 3. 4 PCIe times 8 Gen 4. 2 PCIe times 16 Gen 4 as well. I don't know what those actually mean. Y'all in the comments, please tell me what that means, really. And then we got... They still had USB Type A on those things? Dang. I thought every MacBook and Mac at the time only swapped to USB-C only. I mean, sure, the MacBook Pros later had added USB Type A back and also everything else, but like, I thought that was still the standard. Like we still have the Excel headphone jack, HDMI, Thunderbolt, 6 of them, and then USB Type A, 2 USB Type A's, and then at the top we have 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports. Oh, my throat's actually killing me. Yeah, kids, make sure to drink. Not alcohol, but like water. Make sure to drink water. Make sure to drink water, kids. Oh, that's so cool. So when you scroll down, it made it look like you were opening up the Mac Pro. That's so sick. Dude, how did I miss out on this in 2024? How did I miss this out? We got optional wheels and stainless steel whatevers. Oh, and we got the Pro XDR displays. Yeah, unfortunately those are also killed off in favor of the studio ones, which are much worse, however are cheaper. Which desktop is right for you? The Mac Mini, Mac Studio, Mac Pro. Honestly, if I had a lot of money, it would be the Mac Pro, but if I was on a series budget, which I'm currently on right now still, Mac Mini. Mac OS Ventura? Soon in a couple of years, that's gonna become discontinued in a couple of years. Yes, sorry to those that are Grok, can you Okay, I really wasted my time, but like okay. Now let's try 2019. And we streamed already for 19 whole minutes. Already. Wait, what the heck? 2019. Now, people are not nostalgic for 2019. However, next I'll go to 2016, which people are very nostalgic for 2016 and before that. Which, honestly, I cannot blame them because back in the day for me, 2016 was like the best era. Excuse me. Ugh. Yes. In 2019, there was the all-screen design, longest battery life ever in an iPhone, which was the iPhone XR, which was a cheap version of the iPhone X, which people kind of needed because the iPhone 10 was thousands of dollars, and it's not even supported anymore. So yeah, they call that the longest battery life in an iPhone, even though there's longer battery life nowadays. But honestly, pretty cool. Oh, the iPhone XS, that had the largest Super Retina display at the time. I don't know if they up even like made the display any bigger. Someone help me about that in the comments. Oh, the Apple Watch Series 4. That was the thing at the time. The MacBook Pro. It still looked like that though. Oh, wait. I think we might have hit a jackpot here, I think. Because let's get to the MacBook Pro thing this time. So we got Mac OS, of course. We got the regular Mac OS type thing. Type bull crap. Okay, yeah, $1,299 or $1,200, depending on how you actually say it, was a lot for the time. And also, you see that thing beyond the number keys? Yeah, that's a touch bar. They don't even have that nowadays. Oh, and back in 2019, they still used the Intel chips before in 2020 or 2021, they swapped to frickin' Apple Silicon. Not saying that's bad, but saying it's expensive and they're gonna stop supporting Intel. Actually, they already stopped supporting Intel Macs because Mac OS 26 Tahoe was the last version to support Intel Macs. The rest that go on for the future, basically the rest of the future at this point, will make every Intel Mac not work anymore. I mean, macOS Sequoia and Tahoe is still supported, but it might not get much support for a long run. The stupid buzz cuts. Hey, no. I am not showing 6-7. I hate that. I'd rather put my head first through a volcano than see 6-7. I actually hate that number. Tap it, hold it, flick it, slide it. Oh yeah. Tap to move between tabs in Safari. Yeah. Oh, you did all that. It's not really showing, but like, man, that was cool. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like keeps hiding the pictures from me. I just got an email. What's up? Complimentary credit? Oh wait, there's that. Why does it keep hiding the crap from me? Wait. I saw it, but like, oh yeah, at the time, what was I don't know what the version of Mac OS it was, but Mac OS X was still the biggest one. Yeah, okay. Now let's get a little more old times. If this thing will cooperate with me. Yeah. Oh, right, the terms of service during 2024. It didn't get updated for 2 more years, huh? I guess archive.org stopped updating their terms. I don't know if there was like a copyright term or anything, because if there was, I'm probably screwed. I mean, not being able of me, if it's breaking the rules of me streaming this stuff. Which honestly, I like streaming, but if Archive is probably gonna sue me for streaming this stuff, this channel's gonna be gone. Do not get any ideas, Archive. Do not. I know you're a non-profit service, but like, don't get any ideas. Oh, that's a bunch of bundled text. Uh, 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 oh yeah, at the time, all these stuff at the time still had a home button. Really? I my PC speakers. Okay, anyways, this was the iPhone 6s. Yeah, 3D Touch. They got rid of that fast though. But like, yeah, the iPad Pro, which supercomputer now in two sizes. Watch, Apple Watch. You at a glance. Watch you at a glance. MacBook, light years ahead. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. It's like with the old new iPad, where they call it the new iPad. What but what do you think what's gonna happen when it's not even new? Stop interrupting me, speakers. But what do they think is what's gonna happen if it's not new anymore? Like, do you get that? Do you get that, Apple? Because Apple, take notes on your naming things. Oh, the Apple TV. That was streaming at the time. Oh, iOS 10 and macOS Sierra. Yeah, iOS 10 is not even getting any more support, but that was an actual era though. Now let's check. Oh, stupid. Um, Now I want to check a very, very, very specific date. And if you watch my channel, you should know why. And if you haven't, I'm not telling you. You should probably know why. But I'm checking March 11th, 2013, which was something for me. It was something. I can't even describe it. But that was an era. Oh, during this time, they had the iPad mini. They had the straight iPad mini. Watch the new iPad TV ads. iPad with Retina display. Oh my goodness, we got the old look. Wait, does this video actually still work? I wonder. Does this video still actually play to this day? Because if so, I'll be in shock. Because it's been a whole 13 whole years after that time. Oh yeah, the iPad mini was like the iPad that you could fit in your pocket, kind of. Except, okay, not really a pocket, more like a tiny backpack. Or maybe even a lunchbox, I think. I don't know. But I seen people use a lunchbox for an iPad mini. I don't like the iPad mini because how small it is, which even though its purpose is to be small, but like, yeah. I wonder if this video still works. It's taking a long time. My throat's killing me again. Wait. clicking. Oh. Oh.
From the very beginning, the iPad was designed.
Holy crap. It's actually working. Except it froze, but like, dude. Oh wait, this was Jony Ive. I remember him. I don't. People in the future, please do not take a clip of this. Please do not. But yeah, we still had the liquid look back in the day. Back in my era. Like, there was still the iPhone. Wait, let's check which iPhone it was. I think it was like the iPhone 4, 3, or... No, it was the 5. I was completely off. Oh, yeah, it was the... Why did I put... whatever. I'm just gonna ignore it. The iPhone 5. Which, by the way, after the iPhone 4S, after one day, after the day basically after the iPhone 4S, which introduced a smart assistant that I will not say, but like, because they'll trigger my personal version, but like, yeah, 4-inch Retina display. I mean, back in the day that was huge, but nowadays it's not. Ultra fast wireless browse, download, and stream content at blazing fast speeds. Unfortunately, not anymore. A6 chip performance and graphics up to twice as fast. For the time, yes. Nowadays, no. iSight camera. The camera you love now shoots in panorama. Why do I have trouble with that word? iOS 6. Oh wait, that was the last version of iOS to have the liquid, not the liquid glass. What am I saying? That was the last version to have the the aqua design. Yes. Wait, let's check out iPod. They still had the iPod section back in the day, so why not? Why not check that out? I don't know if I'm gonna end soon because we are already in 33 minutes. Oh, it's going so slow, but honestly, I can't blame Archive. If that wording becomes a trend, I swear. Ugh. The phrase literally called I don't blame I shouldn't blame Archive, or I don't blame Archive. That should not become a trend. If it does, oh come on. Oh yes, there we go. Oh, reposition myself. Oh yes, the iPod Touch. The iPod Touch had 2G. I bet it was expensive, but like, yeah. The iPod Nano, which was just $149. You barely can't get anything nowadays. iPod Shuffle, it's big on color, just $49. Honestly, they don't sell that nowadays, and I wish they did. Apple TV. Oh yes, they still had Apple TV at this time, which was only $100. Compare iPod models. There we go. There was the comparison stuff. Download. You could still download iTunes back in the day, so yeah, and you can still get it nowadays on Windows. I think on Windows 10 and 11. Oh, iOS 6. Yeah, yeah, that was the last version to have the design with Aqua iPod engraving, free only from the Apple online store. Oh yeah, the iPod engraving to where you could put text, your custom text. I think Apple stopped doing that though because people were being probably inappropriate. I don't know if they did. Someone put that in the comments section if they really did. And then, oh, we got Product Red. Now, this is a hard story for back in 2019 and what it was back in 2019 to 2021 because there was such a thing back in the day called cut. I'm not going to actually say the word because YouTube doesn't like it, but just look it up. But you should know what I mean. Just look it up though if you don't. If you don't know what I mean. But you should know what I really actually mean. Because if you experienced 2021, you know the era of the masks. Just like me, that was an actual nightmare. Luckily, that era's basically gone. Anyways, it's 5:21 p.m. and I gotta go eat dinner. I'll be right back. All right.
Did you have supper?
Not yet. I will have it in like 8 minutes. Alright, so I'll try to stream for a few more minutes and then I'll try to stream for like a few more minutes and then I'll have to eat dinner. Or what she calls it, supper. I don't know why she calls it supper, but like I'm honestly getting more tired though. I accidentally knocked the monitor stand with my stupid arm. I better be careful. I better be actually careful. I'm just a silly little whatever. Now let's kick it back from 2013 to 2007. Specifically, February 15th, 2007. I think this was the year of the original iPhone. Nowadays, you can't even use the iPhone. The not the newer models, but like the oldest iPhone. You can't even use it nowadays. At least not without hacks. And I bet Apple's not gonna ever support it. Excuse me. Oh, the chat box and viewer count finally came back. View and Apple Store. They had that back in the day? Dang. Search Apple. Wait, was Apple.com back in the day? Wait, introducing iPhone. Apple reinvents the phone. Yeah, basically the iPhone is the most popular like piece of tech ever and it still is. In fact, let me go on my actual phone right now. So, as of July 2025, which was last year, but whatever, I won't stop this note. 3 billion. Yeah, literally 3 billion. That's how much almost the whole world uses an iPhone. Well, us Android users, including me, are barely getting any support. iPhone can do what Android can do much better than iPhone and is somehow cheaper. You know that, right? You're you're not even buying an iPhone for high technology nowadays. You're buying it for sanity. Sorry about my rant there, but like it's true. Anyways, we got widescreen iPod, a wide pod. Yes, the Apple Wide Pod. I'm so stupid with jokes. iPhone is a widescreen iPod with touchscreen controls that lets you enjoy all your content, including music, audiobooks, video, TV shows, and movies on a beautiful 3.5-inch widescreen display. I'm still laughing from that wide pod joke. Wide pod? Anyways. It also lets you sync your content from the iTunes library on your PC or Mac, and then you can access it all with just the touch of a finger. The iPod store is not. I mean, you can still get stuff from the iPod from the iTunes. Wait, download QuickTime to see more. I guess by default they did not have video playback back in the day, so you had to download QuickTime, which I keep forgetting what QuickTime is. Let me Google that. So QuickTime was something in Mac OS X, which was called QuickTime X. But like it was mainly an MP4, MP3 player, but it didn't use those type of files. Honestly, I don't know what they really use though, so I'm kind of dumb. Anyways, we got calls, voicemail, SMS, and photos, which are not even surprising nowadays, but back in 2007, like that's over almost more than 2 decades ago. Jeez. Ugh. Ugh. That was more than actually 2 decades ago. Yes, the iPhone's about to turn 2 decades old. Deal with it. Ugh. iPhone features a rich HTML email client in Safari. HTML is still used nowadays and actually is used in Chrome and still used. The most advanced web browser ever on a portable device. I mean, on that device, maybe, but not on the latest iPhones. Nope. The most advanced web... I'm just reading it backwards now. Which automatically syncs bookmarks from your PC or Mac. Safari also includes built-in Google and Yahoo search. iPhone is fully multitasking. That's a grammar error. Unless I'm just stupid. But but that's a grammar error. So you can read a web page while downloading your email in the background over Wi-Fi or Edge. They still had Edge. But we got Safari, Mail, Maps, widgets, and stuff like that. We still have widgets that you can access from the home screen. And that's still in nowadays iPhones. Yes, the high technology portion. It's 5:30, so I gotta go soon, but like, yeah. Multi-touch. An iPhone features the most revolutionary user interface since the mouse. It's an entirely new interface based on a large multi-touch display and innovative new software that lets you control everything using only your fingers. So you can glide through albums with cover flow, flip through photos and email them with a touch, or zoom in and out on a section of a web page, all by simply using iPhone's multi-touch display. I mean, back in the day, touchscreen displays were not mandatory, at least for most phones. Most phones back in the day still used keyboards and still use physical keyboards or buttons. And this iPhone, like from the iPhone to iPhone original, I'll just call the iPhone original, but from the original iPhone or to the iPhone 8, every iPhone have one home button. That's it, which also meant great for Touch ID and stuff like that. But unfortunately, that got scrapped in iPhone 10, where they replaced it with gestures, and now they have to reteach the whole industry how to use a stupid phone. And it was intelligent keyboard. iPhone's full QWERTY soft keyboard lets you easily send and receive SMS messages in multiple sessions, and the keyboard is predictive, so it prevents and corrects mistakes, making it easier and more efficient to use than the small plastic keyboards on many smartphones. Dang, Apple, that was a roast. I mean, if you compare it to most phones nowadays, it's not even close. OS X, it's gonna be a full documentary, isn't it? Yeah, 2007 vibes. OS X, all the power and sophistication. Sophistication. Why am I'm not Australian. I'm not Australian. I swear. And there's all the power and sophistication of the world's most advanced operating system, OS X. Yeah, OS X is not even being updated nowadays, but back in the day, it was getting every single bit of update that it wanted. It's now available on a small handheld device. So basically, that basically means that all this time you were always using Mac OS or Mac OS Mac OS X on your smartphone. You just were never realizing it because how much it's great for a touch interface. Yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Also, these blue liquid icons. Oh my goodness, those are so nostalgic. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen those on YouTube. I cannot tell you how many times. I literally cannot. Yes, the iPhone. Yes, 802.11 bits per second, whatever it was. Oh wait, that was Wi-Fi, and back in the day that was extremely fast. Nowadays that's not even close. Bluetooth 2.0, which I think we have like Bluetooth 7, I think. Let me look it up. So apparently the last time we got an update to Bluetooth was in 2024. Oh wait, there's still more bros, according to Wikipedia. Which apparently Bluetooth was made in 1998. It's 28 years old. But yeah, we went a long way from Bluetooth 2.0 to whatever we have nowadays. Put that in the comments, please. Which links to a Bluetooth headset. Yeah, it's been a blast with y'all, even though there's no one in chat. Oh, built-in advanced sensors. iPhone's accelerometer detects when you rotate the device from portrait to landscape, and that's still speaking that we still have those in today's devices. And then we got yada 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 yada. uh, well, I'm sorry guys, but I gotta end soon. It's 5:30. I gotta go. Sorry about that. Goodbye.